Today we're going to learn how to draw a human figure with proper proportions for a regular person and a superhero. This was my favorite book growing up, drawing comics the Marvel way. I found this book later in my adulthood and it's fantastic as well. We're starting here with the 7.5 heads tall human figure. You break things down measuring the head as your unit of measurement. Here I've made 1 inch, the height of my head. I'm starting to block out my major forms of rib cage, hips, legs, arms, finding those joints as well, elbows, knees, shoulders, ankles, where those points should be. I'm not using reference, which is bad. I should definitely not do that. I should be using a reference material, but I'm blocking things out. Say you don't have a ruler. Toss it. You don't need a ruler. You don't have to use a ruler. What you can do is you can use your head as the unit of measurement. You don't have to make it an inch. You can make it whatever size you want. Smallest sheet of paper, biggest sheet of paper as you want. Use that head as your unit of measurement. And then use your pencil and your thumb as your tool. So from thumb to your pencil tip, that's your unit of measurement. Now, this is the Marvel method. This is the 8.5 heads tall, the method that I used growing up, and I'll be using a little bit later in the video too. So here I'm blocking out using the head as the measurement, again, that 1 inch head, and then it's 8.5 heads tall. Starting out with the bone structure, the rib cage, the hips, the legs, the arms. Here I'm taking the unit of the head, because I did not use a ruler to draw that head. I just drew the shape of a head. That is now my unit of measurement, that head, and then I'm breaking things down. The spine, the hips, but I'm not just drawing a straight line this time. I'm having a bit of a curve too. The reason I want to do that is because I make it a little more dynamic. I'm tilting the shoulders. I'm tilting the hips. I'm making it more of a dynamic pose, more heroic pose. With Batman, starting to add in those details. You gotta have the cape on Batman, gotta have the cape. So, and that's one of the fun things to draw because it's gonna flow behind and around him. I refine details and until I feel totally satisfied. I'm not gonna stop until I feel satisfied. And first of all, you're never gonna have a finished drawing. You're always gonna have to say that's good enough, but you keep working. This is not the last drawing I'm ever gonna do. It's just one of who knows how many. Adding my inks, just basically retracing my pencil marks is what I'm doing. But some pencil marks I don't need because they're very, very sketchy. So I'm gonna get rid of those by solidifying these ink lines to commit to what I want to keep.
One eternity later.
Now I'm going back with a thicker pen. So I use a calligraphy pen, I use just a fatter micron pen. So I'm gonna bold, make those lines more bold, especially my exterior lines. And then I'll keep some of my interior lines thin. From a thin to thick line also keeps things, it helps to show more volume of your form. Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the drawing. Hopefully you're going to be better at drawing human figures now, whether it's going to be realistic or it's going to be superhero. This should be able to help you out. Thanks for watching.